has not reported back to training. A current team, citing family reasons, which the club have accepted. Ronaldo still has an affinity for the club, but at this stage of his career wants to...
I'm going upstairs to catch an interview with Anita. Come with me, let's check this out. A lot of exciting things have been happening right here on the show, and I hope you enjoyed Anelam's interview with Terry. And it's now time for me to have a chit chat with the ever beautiful Anita Akuffo. Hi Anita.
Hi darling.
Please, I'm Aurelia, one of the hosts for Kids Arena, and please, how are you doing today?
I'm very good, on yourself?
I'm doing great. How can't you be doing great? Because aside all this beauty and, you know. Okay, so.
Thank you so much, my dear.
You're welcome. So today on Kids Arena, I and my colleagues have been finding out what really goes into getting or putting the news out. And for you being the entertainment desk reporter, how do you do that?
Wow. I have a team. I work with a team, so it's not just me. Everything you see on TV, it's myself and a few other people. So I have my producer, we have interns who also help us get the story. So on a regular day, we cover events, everything that's entertainment, lifestyle. We do all of that. And so we work around the clock, make sure we get our stories, put them together, and then I come on TV and read it. I'm sure a lot of people think that because it's just me, it means that I'm the only one doing it. But there are a whole lot of other people from our bosses as well who have to read through our script and make sure that everything we want to put on television, it has to go on.
Okay, so Auntie Anita, tell me, aside being the entertainment host for the News 360 and Midday News, what else do you do here at Media General?
Okay, so we have Lady Circle. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I really watch it Saturdays.
You really watch Lady Circle? Oh, go we. So I'm on Lady Circle with 3 other beautiful ladies. That is Sika, Helen, and then there's Miss Flavor. There's Natalie as well. And so we are the Lady Circle. But I'm on Day Trash with Giovanni and DJ Faculty as well. I do GMB as well with Cookie, and so those are some of the things. And I have another program called Lifestyle in 3, so that is more of giving tips and little DIYs here and there. So those are the things I do.
Oh, okay, then you're doing a great job.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, so growing up as a kid, did you like want to do this, like work with media, like a media company, or you didn't?
So you know the funny thing, growing up, I wanted to be an English teacher.
Hey!
That's funny, right? Yeah, when I was your age, that's what I wanted to do because I had some amazing English teachers in school and I always used to admire them. So I was like, when I grew up, I want to teach English. I want to be in the classroom and then telling them, what is this? You know, I just admired it so much. But unfortunately, when I told my dad I wanted to be an English teacher, he was like, no way.
Oh.
Yes, you are not doing that. Not to offend teachers out there. I admire the profession, but of course, our parents always have what they want us to become. So my dad wanted me to become like a banker, you know, like go to the bank and then. But I was like, no. So when I was in senior high school, then I realized that I love talking. I can talk and I can stand in front of people and then talk. So then it was a headmaster of mine who told me that, you've been reading news in school, in front of the whole school and all of that. I think you should try and do something related to that. And at that time, I was doing home economics. Do you know home economics?
Yeah.
It has to do with food, there's a bit of clothing and all of that. And I was wondering how I can switch. But then I was told I can do that switch. And so that was how come I switched and went to GIJ, that is the Ghana Institute of Journalism. And today I'm here.
Wow. So when you were talking, you mentioned something like your headmaster told you you have been reading the news in
Yeah.
front of. So when you were in secondary school,
Yes.
you were doing that.
So, you know, my school, which is Wesley Grammar, we had something called Panorama. So every Thursdays, we select two people. One reads the international news, the other reads the local news. So you come and stand in front of the whole school. So imagine over 500 people. Like, just imagine you alone standing there, everyone is quiet, and then you have to read. So I did it just once. And then that day was a very life-changing one for me because it made me realize a lot of things. So sometimes it takes just one moment or one person telling you something that draws your attention to what you can really do.
Yeah, so at that moment, were you shy or like you were...
I wasn't shy. You know, when I was in school, I used to love entertainment. So I'll come on stage, I'll perform, I'll dance with my friends. I mean, from junior high school to senior high school, I was doing that. So I loved the entertainment aspect of life. But just that, it wasn't something that I really saw myself getting into.
Yeah.
But I mean, life happens.
So were you the entertainment prefect?
I was in junior high school, but senior high school, you know, I didn't have the courage to say that I'm going to contest because, well, I was a day student as well, so I didn't really see myself getting it. But I was always part of anything entertainment in school.
Okay, so please, can you share with us some of your interests while in school?
My interest in school? I didn't like reading. I didn't like reading. My interest, definitely, it will be more of things that lets me move around, that lets me interact with people. So anything that has to do with practical stuff, I used to love it. And I loved the entertainment part of being in school. Being a day student in my school, you were not really allowed to take part of the boarding school, you know, the entertainment night.
XRC
you
and
know,
stuff,
you were not really allowed because there was a time frame for that. And during that time, the day students, you are supposed to be home. But I was still wear my outfits and come and enjoy. I mean, it was all good. It was all good, I mean.
So you did everything to, like, be part of everything entertaining.
You see, oh, Aurelia, you should trust me. I'll come and then shake body, you know.
Okay, so Auntie Anita, we see your videos, we see your pictures, like you're always consistent. What keeps you going?
What keeps me going? I would say it's how far I've come. It's been a beautiful journey, and also the support I get from the people who watch me, the people who love me. And so recently, for instance, I was in a senior high school, St. Mary's Girls Senior High School. They invited me over, and then the kind of overwhelming love I received from them. And then I was like, okay, it means people are watching, people take note of what you're doing, people appreciate what you do and the impact you're making. So these are the little things that keeps me going. And of course, the love I get from my family, my friends, my loved ones, it keeps me going. And the journey from day one till now, it's been worth it. And so it keeps me going. And of course, the brands I work with as well, all of those things. And of course, the money as well. See, some money here and there. So it keeps me going.
Okay, so please, can you take us through the process of you getting like your news ready to go on air?
Okay, so I come to work on a normal day. I sit with my producer. His name is Nafti. I sit with him and then some of my interns as well. We look at what's happening on the tabloids, on different websites. We pick the stories that are first interesting, that are time-bound, and stories that people will be interested in, and what's topical, what's like the general talking point for the day. So we look at that and then we pick the stories, we put them together, and then we have to also talk to the main producers who are in the newsroom, and then they will tell us, okay, they check the stories and make sure this one, it can go on air. And also after that, we make sure we put our visuals together. So we have the VTs, which you see me read on air, and then we have the readovers as well. And then after that, sometimes we have interviews live on air as well, or the sit-down interviews that we do and then we record and then we play on air. And so these are some of the things we do. Then we have the video editors who sit down and put the visuals together, what you see on television. Yeah. And then we have the control room. You come, you get mic'd, they put on your microphone, you talk back, and so whilst you're on air, you're being spoken to. A lot of people don't know that. They talk to us while we're on air. So these are some of the little things that goes on behind the scenes. So it takes a village, if you ask me. It takes an entire village to put all of this together. But it's fun and it's exciting and it's a learning process every single day.
thank you. Like, I'm so inspired. I don't know what to do.
Oh.
Okay.
But I'm also proud of you, very proud of you. You were on Talented Kids and now you're doing amazingly well. People do not know the courage and the boldness it takes to be on television and be in front of the camera. I'm so proud of you. I don't know if I can give you a hug. Can I give you a hug? Oh. I'm so proud of you. And I mean, watching you talk, I know that there's a big future for TV presenters, and I'm glad that APL and TV3 have gotten the Kids Arena on board, and you and your other co-hosts, you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
I'm sure when myself, Bella, Cookie, the other ladies, we shift and we're no longer on air, there's a bright future, you know.
Yeah. So, Auntie Anita, please, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you should know I'm like your #1 fan.
Hey, go me. Hey, if Aurelia, Stone Girl is my big fan. I've arrived though, guys.
Okay, so once again, thank you for your time, and I hope my viewers watching are very inspired by your story, being like doing everything that was entertaining. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this conversation because I really did. Up next is the Kids Court segment.